This is the impact of poverty on education by Hannah Perkins, Portal 111 Exploration of Education. I created this on April 16th, 2025. Poverty, the state of being extremely poor. In 2023, 36.8 million Americans lived in poverty, along with many children. This doesn't even account for the millions of others throughout the rest of the world. Children in poverty often face food insecurity, inadequate housing, and limited access to educational resources. Students from low-income families experience higher dropout rates and lower academic achievement. Here's the historical perspectives. There has been a belief in education's power to overcome poverty for a long time now. Acts like Title I have been put in place, but achievement gaps still range wide. Act 1 provides supplemental financial assistance to school districts for children with low-income families. Here at the bottom right, we have a graph that shows the poverty rates by educational attainment for ages 25 and up. It was created in 2014. Here we can see that 29% of people in poverty have no high school diploma, 14% have high school but no college, 10% have some college but no degree, and just 5% have bachelor's degrees or higher. The sociological and psychological perspectives. Families' income have impacted community resources, schools' quality, and the amount of parent involvement in the school, which means PTA and other things that help students thrive. Poverty has also been proven to cause stress, which affects the kids' learning abilities. As we all know, stress is a very serious illness, and when we deal with it, it's not good. And for students to be dealing with it at such young ages is not okay. Maslow's theory states basic needs must be met for cognitive learning to occur, when his pyramid up here at the top right is applied to the educational system. The economic perspectives. In low-income communities, the low education levels they attain often weaken the economy as well. The poorer districts receive less funding since the academic achievements are lower, which creates a cycle. Down here at the bottom right, we can see that the highest poverty school districts were required to spend $18,000, but only spent $13,000, a $5,000 difference. Here we can see that the lowest poverty schools were only required to spend $8,000, but instead spent $10,000, spending $2,000 more than they were required. The supporting systematic reform. Many advocates argue that poverty is the primary driver of unequal educational outcomes. Increased school funding and services are essential to the children's academic success. Here at the bottom right, we can see this cycle. Emphasizing personal responsibility. Others believe that students' resilience can overcome barriers like poverty. Critics have even argued that it has minimized systematic inequality. In this photo, we can see a student who has a laptop and a classroom and everything he needs to succeed. And over here we can see this student with all of his books, since he does not have the resources. My personal opinion is that I believe poverty does impact students' academic achievements. Schools should provide academic, emotional, and social supports to provide the best outcomes for students. Equity must be at the center of education policy to level the playing field, said Darling Hammond in 2022. Thank you.